This Rev 3 Games preview is brought to you by Netflix. Here I am at a Ubisoft pre-Gamescom event to see the games that will be shown off in Cologne, Germany. I got the chance to go hands-on with Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. The version I played was off of a PC, but it was the PS4 version, and I did play it with the PS4 controller. None of it was actual main story mission. It was a lot of open world gameplay, both on the water with a boat and in the city of Havana. What's really initially striking is that aesthetically, using the pirate setting, using the Caribbean, it is visually so different than what we've seen in a lot of the past Assassin's Creed games, really going all the way back to Assassin's Creed 2. Both Rome, Venice, all those cities in Italy, and colonial America, there was either an austerity or a conservatism that just didn't sort of keep me visually engaged for the duration of these very long games. This has an air of mystery. You have the sense of the tropical world. You have cities that were they seem to spring up a little bit less in an organized manner, and so you have nice alleyways. There just is a sense of dark corners and places you can hang out in. Also, it's a lot more cramped. So traversing the rooftops was something that seemed a lot more logical. Jump seemed to be the jump I could make, and I always seem to make it, and there's always some climbing opportunity that was available there. That addresses, I think, some of the issues I found with especially Assassin's Creed 3, where I found just running down the street was a more effective means of getting where I needed to go, even though the game is ostensibly more satisfying when you're doing things that most human beings cannot accomplish. One thing I did not get to experience, it was only about 15 minutes I got to play, but in my conversations, is all the side quests that are in an Assassin's Creed game. I think sometimes it has too much and it doesn't prioritize to the player what they should be doing at what point. When should you be in mission and when should you be trying to earn some money so you're more powerful to do those missions? And if you tried it in Assassin's Creed 3, you realize you probably didn't even need to do too much to be able to get through that critical main story. But it sounds like here, with the inclusion of the boat especially, that you do want to upgrade, that there will be challenges further down the line, that you want to both improve your main character of Kenway and improve your boat, not just to survive the encounters, but to actually access areas, as big boats will be blocking your path until your boat is strong enough to take them down. That sounds like a much needed change, to feel that there's some type of integrated elements between side missions and main missions, and it's not just stuff there to pad out the playtime and make it look like it's worth your $60. Additionally, it was told to me that they're trying to keep the side missions more within the narrative, that it is an outgrowth of what happens in the course of the story and not sort of chasing papers down a street, so Ben Franklin will be very, very happy with you. Once again, that is not something I can say that I checked out myself, but I have no reason to disbelieve someone telling me this at length. The boat part, which I played, this is probably one of the happiest changes from the boat sections in Assassin's Creed 3, which were fun, but felt so discrete from the rest of the game that I would forget to actually go and take on those missions, as enjoyable as they were. Here, it's all open world, you have to go places in the boat, you're going to have random encounters, and they really have opened up the way in which you engage in that naval combat. A lot of it is just turning your camera to whichever side of the boat opens up the weapons that have been positioned, be it on the right side, the left side, the flank, the aft. I don't understand naval terminology, don't hold me to that. By doing that, things can happen faster. You can do some quick attacks. You can also do some long-range attacks. It really is opened up so that, given how much you probably will be engaging in naval combat, it will stay interesting, it will stay fresh, and it will be strategic. One of the things that has really been dogging Assassin's Creed ever since the games became an annual release every year is, how do you keep it fresh? How do you keep the audience engaged? The games sell very well, but I can tell from a lot of communications I've had with you guys out there that there is this kind of anxiety, this sense of fatigue that's coming. I can't say the Black Flag is necessarily going to answer all of those questions, but the use of pirates, no longer having to hold to the Desmond storyline, having a new type of environment, and really trying to make that open world feel more open and more a way to kind of go back in time and experience a form of history, they're moving in the right direction. Once we play what probably is going to be another 40-plus hour game, well, that's when we'll know for sure. Hey, if you want to support more of this preview coverage, why not check out Netflix? With Netflix, you can instantly watch TV shows and movies directly to your home, saving time, money, and hassle. Netflix is available on a ton of devices you already own, like the Xbox 360, PS3, Wii, and more. Plus, Netflix is the only place you can watch movies like Treasure Planet, Disney's attempt at doing a pirate movie in space. You can get a free 30-day membership and support Rev3 Games by signing up at netflix.com/Rev3Games.